So I hosted another Smite tournament. I called it Clash of the Smitans. It was a showdown. Two teams going head to head. We've got Team Gaia and we've got Team Uranus. Team Gaia consisting of MGS95, JMac 1995, O19R, Ponification, and End Most Wanted. The top three of that team were the champions of the 3v3 tournament that I held back in January. They're going up against Team Uranus, consisting of Matthew E14, Darren Reed 3, Automarine, Adapson, and Evans 6993. A few of these names, most of these names, you've seen before. Right, well, game's going to get underway. They're going to start up the game. We're going to watch the pick and ban phase. It's going to be general conquest. Bear with me as I get used to the controls again. As I said, it's been a while. So here we go. We're in the pick and bans. What I'll do is I'll unmute the game. I've got it muted at the moment. You'll see bans coming out first. I'm covering them here, but I'll tell you who they are. And on the other side at the bottom, down here. There's only one rule that's set in place at the moment, which is no one can pick the new hero. So I'm guessing no one will ban the new hero either, because it makes sense. I don't know if they've missed a ban there, but usually it looks like they're... Oh, there we go. The bans are coming through now. So we've got a ban for Thor, Thanatos, Awilix. I can't remember this guy's name. I never can. Hachiman. Is that Achilles? Ares. We've got Pele, Susano, and Scylla. Oh, Scylla's changed for Jabalanka. We need one more ban on Team Gaia. No ban. So 4 bans for Team Gaia and 5 bans for Team Uranus. I don't know if there's like a slow kicking forward or something, but it seems to be not all at once at the moment. So if you see 3 heroes pick up here just now, there we go. So the first hero is on the board, hovering over Gilgamesh. And Gilgamesh is locked in, MGS95 on Gilgamesh, that may be swapped around later. Have a quick look at his moves. So he's a warrior, a physical warrior, likes to use his hands, get down to business. I've never actually seen Gilgamesh. I think he's a new-ish god, not that new, but newish. Let's have a look at his ult. It's the most interesting thing. Winds of Shamash. Gilgamesh calls upon Shamash to create a ring of wind at a target location for 6 seconds. Anyone inside the ring when it starts takes damage and slowed for 2. On the other side, Team Uranus, it looks like we are hovering Charon, who is, I believe, the ferryman that ships you to the afterlife, the world of the dead. You pay him a wee fare and off you pop. And Arachne, half woman, half spider. And on we've got the next 2 picks, we've got Tiamat and Ishtar. Again, Ishtar, I'm not sure of. She is a hunter, so we got Hunter and JMac. Mage on End Most Wanted. Pretty sure Charon's the Guardian on Darren. Arachne, the Hunter, on Automarine. Mage, Vulcan, on Matthew. Adapson, oh wait, is Arachne not? He's just an assassin, sorry. Yeah, Hunter, Medusa on Adapson. We've seen Medusa last time, we've seen how much damage Medusa can do. We've also seen Vulcan. We didn't actually get to see Vulcan in the 3v3, but we know from when I played it on stream, we know the damage the Vulcan can output. With his big rocket, he can really fuck things up. So we've got a pickup for Sylvanas on Ponification. Those of you that know Dota 2, Sylvanas has a hook-like ability where you can hook enemies in. His ultimate is like a fucking... He brings all the branches up from underneath and stuns everybody. And a Loki, the assassin, he'll be in the jungle. He's a frog by the looks of things, so don't get confused. And for the final pick, we have Ravana. The 2 assassins for... Team Uranus. So, lane composition wise, it'll take me a wee bit of time to understand, but I believe you'll have a solo lane Gilgamesh. You'll have a Tiamat in the middle lane. You'll have a Loki in the jungle, and you'll have an Ishtar and Sylvanas on the safe lane. On the other side, you've got a Charon, and I believe it'll be the Medusa in the safe lane. The Ravana potentially in the off lane, the hard lane. You got the Vulcan in the middle lane, and the Arachne in the jungle. As I said, bear with me as we go into this, because it'll take some time to learn the fucking spectator controls again, but I'll try my best. And what I'll do is I'll load in, and I shall type the team names in as well. We should be popping out any moment now. So I said this is a best of 3. The first to 2 wins. Alright. At the moment I don't hear anything from the game. For some reason. Is it has no volume? I have it muted, that's why? There we go. Caster Spencer at your service. So what we'll do is we'll go into... Blue team is Team Gaia. No, got caps lock on. And red team is Team Uranus. We've got a bunch of experienced players in this game. Not me included. Give a wee rough kind of idea of the map here. I can't go any higher than this, but as you can see on the right, it's very similar to Dota 2, where you've got the towers in the middle leading towards the final third tower, which is the Phoenix, and then of course the Ancient at the back, which is the God, the Guardian. You'll see our heroes moving out into the battlefield. We've got a minute and 20 before the creep waves spawn, but it's very important that they lock down the camps before everything kicks off. I wanted to see if I could go any higher, but I don't think I can. I think this is the highest I can go. So, as you can see here, we got Ponification playing Sylvanas, and J-Mac playing Ishtar. They're going to start off the game by getting the attack speed camp. And on the same side, you have Medusa and the mighty Ferryman being played by Darren. If we go up here, you got Arachne looking for the first camp, and you got Vulcan here, so we may see a bit of action here. Oh no, they're in the same team. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Getting confused. And down here, you've got Loki on the damage camp, and you'll see what's his face? I can't remember the name of the character. Gilgamesh pulling the XP camp towards, I believe. Sorry, he was. Yeah, we'll get down to the official lingo and learn how the whole game works. But yeah, as you can see, game started. Creeps have spawned. Minions currently making their way down the lanes. I do need to remember how the old controls work. So yeah, you'll see them making their way. We've got all our stuff at the bottom here. Perfectamando. Oh, what I could do... Oh, I've accidentally opened the wrong tab. So we're just focusing in the middle lane at the moment. You'll see a lot of back and forward. It'll probably be a wee while before you get any of the kind of damage and output underway. You can see Loki on the right hand side looking for a little bit of There we go. I was wondering what something was off. I knew what it was. Tiamat coming back into the middle and looking for a little bit of XP off the jungle camp. Heading over to the warrior lane, which is the more peaceful lane. There's only 2 people over here, as you can see in the mini map. You got in the middle lane, where they'll lane together until they hit a certain level point, and then they'll move off into the jungle. You see they're gonna maybe fight here for a wee bit, see what happens. They're just fighting over the camp. The camp's taken, and back to it. Let's check on the safe laner, shall we? Now, this is new to me. I've never seen this Scarab guy before, so we'll see what he does, and we'll try and learn what he does as well. I want you to check this out. Okay, that's just a directed cam, it doesn't really do anything. So as you see, the first start of the game will be quite quiet, quite slow paced. Until they start hot. Arachne coming in behind Gilgamesh. MGS may be in a bit of trouble. Getting caught by the webs, getting slowed. Managing to use his leap to just jump over and get away, but a bit of damage maybe pushes him out of lane a wee bit. Arachne doing a bit of controlling. Head over to the safe lane here, see what's going down. Not too much, still farming away. Ishtar missing a bit of health, but so is Medusa. 2 hunters getting a wee bit of damage done. A wee bit of a push forward on Charon. Is it Charon or Sharon? You tell me, you tell me. There's a Scorpion. Oh, here we go now. The Scorpion's getting taken. It's the Scorpion. Oh, it's been pulled, it's been pulled. Looks like they're not gonna really focus on it. The Scorpion looks like it goes the way of the Charon and Medusa. Ishtar dropping fairly low. Need to keep an eye on that. It's hard to keep track of this. See how Loki's doing. So he's in his jungle, minding his own business, making sure he's getting all the stuff that he needs to get. As you can see on both teams here, we've got an XP advantage for the middle lane and the safe lane for Team Gaia. Hitting level 6. They've all got their ultimates except for Sylvanas and Ishtar, so there's a bit of a XP leak over in our safe lane for Team Gaia. Uranus slightly having the advantage here. Pulling the cams, trying to secure their final. There we go. Ishtar level 5, Sylvanas level 5. They managed to secure their level 5 ultimate ability. Bits of flexing. Try to remember the keys, it's so difficult. So it looks like Ishtar's got a bit of a... We just missed it! We missed it! Ishtar taking out Evans. Evans dropping on... And we're missing that as well! Medusa taking out the J-Mac carry. God damn it! I wish it highlighted, I wish it fucking shouted at me. Hey, there's a fight going on over here. It's hard to pay attention. There's not really any big shoutouts. I've got to keep an eye on the health. We missed both fucking kills. Looks like we may have something going on here. Arachne coming through the jungle looking for something potentially. Is that the ultimate from Vulcan into the jungle? Didn't manage to hit on anybody. But it looks like Arachne's going for the Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh slowly getting put down on Nirvana, making the wee jump away. And Arachne jumping onto the Gilgamesh. MGS drops down, Arachne picks up the kill, secure. This is game 1, yeah, best of 3. If they win 2, we'll go into the next one. Loki getting a bit cocky, quite high up the jungle. Vulcan just on the other side. Spotted him, but Vulcan, just because he's half HP, isn't going to engage in that. In terms of farm, we'll have a look at the items. Yep, means nothing to me. I wish I knew what items meant, etc. And as you can see, Charon and Arachne coming back out of spawn, fully health up, and Medusa is just following after. Fully freshed up team, fully freshed up Uranus team looking to fight potentially. On the side of ultimates, half are up, half are down. And Ravana finding Gilgamesh in the jungle. Gilgamesh, no, it looks like they're not wanting to fight just now. Going back to lane, farming up. I'm not entirely sure what this this skull totem does. We'll see in a minute once he gets it. It takes a lot of hits. He gets gold. Oh, and Loki coming in from the side, jumping on Ravana. Jumps on him, got the... Oh, Ravana jumps out, no problem at all. Was that the Ravana ultimate? I'm not too sure. Does anybody know what Ravana's ultimate is? Because he went invulnerable there. And we got going on here, Sylvanas and Tiamat in the jungle, looking for a wee pick on Charon in Arachne. I wish I remembered the controls. There we go, Q. I think so far Medusa and Gilgamesh have had a pretty safe lane at the moment. I know Gilgamesh has dropped once, but Medusa, as you can see in the left-hand lane here, I don't really want to move because it looks like they're wanting to do something. Charon pushing up close to Sylvanas. A bit cocky. Tiamat landing the ability there. The ultimate out from Sylvanas, knocking them both into there. Vulcan dropping low. Looks like he gets out in time. Sylvanas misses the hook, and it looks like a wee reset for the Vulcan. Check on the right side. Looks like Gilgamesh. Ravana looking for something. Oh, is that a wee Arachne coming in for a wee bit of fun as well? So we've got 3 in the middle lane. Oh, it's the big ult, a jump in from Arachne, jumping on Sylvanas. Sylvanas dropping low. Oh, and pulled under tower. Arachne dropping low now. Using her ult to get out there on top of the webs, the green webs of goo. Sylvanas dropping low. You'll probably see him back out in a wee second now. But still, constant fighting going on in the middle lane. Low on the side of Team Gaia. Maybe a wee reset is needed here. Oh yeah, you should have. There's a command to do it, and I cannot remember for the life of me how to do it. Oh, here we go, getting caught out. Vulcan maybe getting caught out here. They'll go for him first instead. Vulcan dropping low. Loki looking for the kill. Will they pick up the kill on him? Oh, he's got out by the... He's picked up a kill as well! Whoa! Oh, and he's got a bit too over cocky. Loki managing to pick up the kill on the other side. Vulcan, I thought he was out by the skin of his hair there, but unfortunately dropping just at the very last second. Looking over the carry lane, we've got Ishtar and Medusa still going head to head. Medusa with a slight bit of an advantage, XP wise, maybe gold wise as well. Let's have a wee look at the gold, shall we? How do you look at the gold? There goes to Ishtar, sitting on 374 gold per minute, where Medusa is sitting on 399. Does that mean anything to you guys? Because you don't know about me. Again, Gilgamesh level 11. One of the highest levels in the game at the moment, joint with Loki and Medusa. Just farming free will. You got a spawn of the fire giant there. 10 minutes in. Arachne coming in, maybe going on Gilgamesh here. Gilgamesh jumping over, again back to the safety of his tower. What's going on over here though? Ishtar getting done on Medusa. Medusa doing a bit of damage under tower. We stun out from Ishtar. Some of these heroes I don't know anything about, but I'll try my best to keep up to date. Ishtar dropping low. Medusa's ultimate is down. You just seen her use her ultimate there. What's going on in the middle lane though? No idea what this is. Tower of Souls or something? Just like wee ghouls going around it. Sylvanas makes his way into the jungle, but he's being followed by Charon, the fairy god. Loki finds Charon in the jungle. He's a strong guy though, and he's got his boat. He just puts the paddle in the water and off he goes. He's out of there. And Arachne. Looks like Loki's going for the Arachne here. Doesn't catch up in time. I cannot remember how you go down. There we go, Q. Q's to go down, E's to go up. Looks like there's a wee bit of a fight going on over here. Gilgamesh and Ravana going at it. Gilgamesh going into the jungle, found by Arachne, but jumping to safety. Is he safe just yet? Loki coming in to back him up. Arachne punched against the wall, dropping low on her web, weaving away. A Charon wee boat has came in, dropping low still. Loki can't seem to find the finish. And Arachne TPing on home. Followed by Ravana as well, nothing to worry about there. MGS 95 though, sitting quite comfy, sitting quite pretty. It's only 3-2, there's not many fights in it. Loki in fact in the middle lane, let's have a quick look. I thought he was jumping on someone there, but he's not. It's on the back lane. Ishtar though, dropping hella low. J-Mac, quite questionable, a bit unhealthy. But Sylvanas coming in to maybe give him a wee helping hand. Medusa looking for it, slithering forward, misses by a ball here. Medusa knocked into it by Sylvanas because Loki's coming in. Loki's coming in to try and go for the kill here. There's no backup coming from Medusa. She's dropping low. She's using her immunity. She's weaving in and out of the rocks, making my job hard. Caught up by Sylvanas and Loki finishes the job. Medusa drops dead. Loki with the XP and money in his pocket. Middle lane, Tiamat, if anyone can tell me what this Pokemon does, you'll be a star to me, but I have no idea what the Pokemon of Tiamat does. I played him once before, hella confused. No idea what the Pokemon of Tiamat does. He's got wings, he's got dragon powers, he's creating mushrooms out of the ground. Not a clue. And let's just have a wee check. I think this is still a wee stalemate. Level 13 on both off-lane players at the moment. MGS and Evans going head to head, pretty evenly matched. We look at the items, we look at everything else. I don't know if someone's got chainsaws or something, but that is one hell of a noise. I think our Gilgamesh here has potential chainsaws for hands. Taking the Scorpion pretty comfortably. Ravana looking for the final kit. Didn't get it. Punched off the wall. Oh, and it looks like he's getting ganked though. Arachne coming in. Ganking. It's a 2v1. Gilgamesh dropping ultra low. Is he going to weave his way out of this? He's still looking a bit comfortable. They're not hitting his abilities. He's juking them. And eventually he drops. He drops to Ravana and Arachne. But look at this on the sidelines, Loki and Sylvanas looking for a bit of something. Is Sylvanas going to bait him out? It looks like he's hooked in. Loki coming in now, jumped into there with his ultimate. Loki jumped, pounced, assassinating, dropping low but not low enough. They're jumping tower though. Evans taken out, assassinated, and then into the jungle. Loki has the ability to go invisible, so he is now invis and cannot be seen. Not seen much from our safe lanes yet. It's not like Dota where you'll get the mid lane to rotate. Usually the mid lane stays where they are. And look at the damage from Loki. I wish we got a close-up view of that because that was outrageous. Loki, 019R, who it was the champion of one of the 3v3 games, 3v3 tournament, if you can remember, has just absolutely annihilated him. 4 kills and 0 at the moment. I think Sterling's the only one. Yeah, I got no fucking clue how Tiamat works. As you can see here, the player damage from Loki, not as much as Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh sitting at a pretty 6,300. And look at that, Ravana on the other team, 8,700. I suppose if they're going head to head, two tanky beings just going head to head, like, they're just going to be outputting damage on each other constantly. Maybe we gank here on Tiamat. Arachne looking for something. There's a level lead going slightly to the side of Gaia at the moment, Team Gaia. As you can see, 16 now coming up on Loki, 15 on Tiamat. We'll see what's going on. We're going to see what happens with our J-Mac carry. If you all remember from the tournament, the 3v3 tournament, J-Mac managed to do an absolute wonder on his what's the name of that snake god again? Kukulkan? His Kukulkan plays, but if you weren't here at the start of the stream, there's a catch. There's a guaranteed 3 games to be played. And no player can play the same hero twice in a row. It's got to be a new hero that you play every game. So we'll see what happens. Over in Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh just holding the tower up front, destroying the shields that protect the towers from the creeps, and getting punched against the wall. Loki, though, I think he's looking for another fucking bit of damage to come. As you can see him creeping through the trees, looking for a bit of damage. On the other side, though, looks like Sylvanas getting going to Medusa. Medusa dropping low. It's fine. We'll go back to this side. A fight going on. Where did they go there? One wee second. They're over here. What is Gilgamesh's ultimate? How the fuck did they get... How did they swap lanes that quick there? Does anybody know? The Stygian beacon is now available. Oh, and we've just fucking missed it. A big fight. Tiamat dropping low to the Arachne and Ravana. Oh, they've dropped low. And it looks like the Pyromancer is going to go the way of Team Gaia. Team Uranus now has the Pyromancer. Looks like Ravana's getting found by Gilgamesh. It's a bit dangerous though, because you've got Vulcan coming in from the side here as well as Arachne. But it looks like they're going to cool off and just go about the other ways. Gold Fury going the way of Team Gaia. Extra money in their pocket. Use the walking buttons? No, they were fighting. They were fighting and then they just appeared on the other side. I think the person to watch at the moment is Loki. I don't know what this is. I think this is an idle tower in the middle that you can capture by standing on that pressure plate. A bit similar to the likes of HOTS, where there was like wards that you could sit on, but I think this is like a tower that you can sit on and capture it. So as you can see, they're capturing by sitting on the plate. It's going up. I'll need to ask what it does. The Stygian beacon. Beautiful. Doing something anyway. And the other side, we've got them just battling out. Usual. You've not seen them battle out like this before, have you? That's all they're doing. Just punching each other's heads in. Go Gaia! 1 wee second, let me just scroll up here. I'm pretty sure you started this with Go Uranus. Yeah, you said Go Anus at the start, now you're going Gaia? Looks like someone's a wee glory hunter. But yeah, there's a bit of a gold difference between both teams. As you can see at the very top, you've got 51,000 gold going to the team of Gaia and 46 going to the team of Uranus. Arachne looking to jump here on the Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh getting baited by the Ravana. By the back behind, you've got Sylvanas and Loki slowly approaching. I think they've been potentially pinged out by a ward, but I can't see them. And a big fight going down here. Medusa dropping low. Loki takes in the Medusa. Charon in the middle of everything. Loki also dropping low. Arachne maybe taking it out. Looks like Loki's escaping, but Arachne following close behind on that web of doom. But they've gone too deep. There's all 5 of Team Gaia here in the jungle. Arachne is a little spider going to use his 8 legs and get out of there. Charon blocking a famous big bolt. And there we go. Ultramarine eventually drops on the Arachne. Gilgamesh still under tower. Tiamat with a tornado. Charon, the big tanky boatman, eventually dropped as well. Tiamat has fallen. I don't know what's going on with my UI. There's like accolades over everything and stuff like that. But yeah, it looks like it's a double kill from Team Gaia. Triple kill in fact, but it was just so apart because that's Medusa. It started off with the Medusa death. And the tower will fall. The first tier 1 on the off lane will fall. Safe lane tower's already gone. Medusa's tower went. And the middle lane's gone. So tower orientating wise, tower wise, Team Gaia are ahead. They're ahead in kills and gold as well. So it's looking quite positive for them. Ishtar level 19, now ahead of Medusa. Farming well, able to catch up, able to get the farm that they need. I wish I knew what the different cams done, like... This is just a directed cam, it's doing nothing other than that. Like, Oh, here we go. Medusa getting gone on by the Sylvanas. And Sylvanas drop. The fucking Medusa drops again. Quickly going to the safe lane. Loki taking out the camps. Big charm wave coming through. Ravana blinking in. They're looking for the Loki. But go back to the middle lane. Tiamat maybe in a bit of danger here. This is a nicer way out instead of having to move the camera about. TP now on Team Uranus. They're gonna recompose themselves. And Gilgamesh takes up the Scorpion. You want to see who the first people will be going for the Fire Giant. As you can see, Pyromancer dropping again. They've spotted the Arachne. Sylvanas missing the hook. Pyromancer will... Oh, it's a lot of damage on the Tiamat. Pyromancer's drop. Will there be a fight to follow up? Looks like they're just going to back, but Gilgamesh and Ravana caught in the jungle. That's then they're going to back up and find their way. Loki though, diving tower, diving quite deep. Nothing seems to be having. Loki dropping low. Arachne slow motion jump onto the Loki. Doesn't hit, unfortunately. It's a lot of damage, a lot of things going on. Ravana pushed into tower, a bit of damage, but it's not going to be enough. Ravana's quite strong. Tiamat low in there. Charon also low. Big damage coming out. We're getting a chase up. Matthew drops in the Vulcan. Can we see any more? They're retreating back. They need to get back to the spawn. Arachne low, Medusa low, Ravana low, and it looks like it's a win. And we might see a wee walk into the Fire Giant now. Here we go, into the Fire Giant. They go, the demonic overlord. They want the buff. It looks like they are going to be contested though. Ravana coming in from the outside. Ravana getting jumped. Medusa though, in the background. Gilgamesh taking out Medusa. Okay, I need to look at something else. Oh, and Arachne taking out the Tiamat. That's a bit of damage. What team got the Fire Giant? I don't know. It looks like slow motion ult. Oh, just on the edge. Arachne still drops to the Loki though, jumping on top. Loki level 20, Gilgamesh level 20. There is a crazy advantage for the thing here, but watching the Loki, there's 3v3 in the middle lane. Ishmat on JMac on Ishmat coming up mid, maybe looking for something. Sylvanas at the moment dropping a wee bit low. Half health on the Guardian, but sorry, looks like they're gonna compose themselves. But on the other hand, Ravana overstepping his mark here maybe. He is stepping out. Big ult from Vulcan coming in, not really hitting anybody. Ravana dropping really low, but it doesn't look like they're gonna see. Oh, Gilgamesh chasing. Gilgamesh finds. Gilgamesh kills. Medusa coming in from the other side. I need to drop back a wee bit. I need to see this overview. Sylvanas taking tower shots, dropping really low. Autumnmarine taking another Arachne. Look at all this mumbo jumbo on my screen. Sylvanas getting picked up here. Ishtar, the carry. Are they going to drop? Gilgamesh trying to catch up. Unfortunately not. Double kill for the for Autumnmarine. Gilgamesh now dropping low. Big, I don't know if that's the ult on Tiamat, but it was something. It was like Hyper Beam or something. The player panels. Oh, this. Okay. I like the assisted camera, doesn't mean I need to do too much. But I don't know how to turn it around. I can't, like, it stops me here, which is weird. Like, instead of having full control of the camera, it just stops me. But I like it. It does slow motion though. It does slow motion very well. This is the Gaia show. think you may be right, mate. No, it's not. Things can be turned, but at the moment, 17 to 9. You still mark the guy, but even when I'm not marked, I can only turn like this far. What's happening in the jungle though? Gilgamesh getting jumped by Charon. And they give up the chase. Farming away in Arachna and Ravana in the jungle camps, picking up the buffs that they need. MGS 95, the only one with the buff still for the Fire Giant, and it looks like the Oni Fury is going to drop here. What the Oni Fury does, I have no idea. I've got no idea what the Oni Fury does. I just know Oni, is that like Japanese or something? I'm locked on MGS 85 at the moment. I don't know. It doesn't matter. We're still beginners here. Medusa dropping really low here. Looking able to get out. Absolutely fine. What does this do? Oh, I'm fucking jumping forward and backwards. Silly goose. Is Kareen for Let It Rain? Really? It's bizarre. Look over here though. Charon looking for the Loki. Coming to protect the tower. The tower is dropping low. Vulcan on the outside as well. Maybe Ravana is going to find the Loki. He does. Loki dropping half health. Although Loki is very strong. Ravana's got to be careful, but Ravana is strong as well. Are they going to find the Ishtar? Ishtar jumping away. Charon though. It looks like the rest of the team are going to come in through the jungle as well. Maybe we're going to get a little 5v5 at the moment. Medusa potentially getting caught out here by Sylvanas. Gilgamesh jumping on it. Charon at the back going on Tiamat. Tiamat dropping really low already. Arachne maybe taking out the Tiamat. Jumps down. Vulcan has taken out Mark. Gilgamesh at the back. That's Arachne gone. The assassin is out. Fight continues on. Loki drops, but so does Medusa. It's a wee trade for Medusa and Loki. Wee bit of retreat here for Ravana and Vulcan. At the back here we've got Charon dropping to J-Mac, the carry. Are they going to find anybody else? It looks like Vulcan is being hunted by it right now. Are they going to... Ravana still looking for damage as well. Ishtar, maybe a bit out of bounds, but look at the damage output. You forgot he's been farming for almost 30 minutes now. He's got the damage. He can turn on that. He's not scared. J-Mac. He knows what he's doing. Sylvanas. He wants more. Matthew jumping out of the way. Doesn't want to die. Tower's down. And will we see a wee push on any of the Phoenixes? I don't think so. And as they fill back, what do we have here? The Fire Giant is dead, is back up again and is dropping quick. Health on half HP, and it doesn't look like we're going to have anybody from Team Uranus to contest. 4 of them are up. Quarter HP left in the Fire Giant. Arachne slowly making their way over. And they're down. They've not been back in time. And the buff of the Fire Giant goes to Team Gaia once again. Gilgamesh leading the charge into middle lane here. Followed by Tiamat. Are we going to see one more fight? A fight for the Spirit Temple? I still don't know what this does. In the side here, though, Loki. Does he know something's up? No, he's just farming. He's just farming. Oh, and it's a jump in from Ravana at the back, finding the Tiamat. Wave from Charon coming out. Ishtar. And in the front of things, and what a fucking bomb. A bomb from the Vulcan. Tiamat also dropping low. It's another mage. Their DPS is a bit stagnant at the moment. Medusa at the back. Bonification on the Sylvanas takes out the Medusa. You did see the health low. I don't know if that was maybe damage over time or something they picked her, because Sylvanas to get something like that is a bit crazy. But they know better than I do. I don't know how some of this stuff works. Loki though, is Loki looking for something special, or is he just going round the back? He's been spotted, I think, by one of the wards, and maybe he's going to get caught out here. They know he's in the jungle. Ravana looking for him. Sylvanas and Gilgamesh helping out, but Primal Fury is about to drop for Team Uranus. Is this the turn that we've been anticipating? Sylvanas dropping low, Gilgamesh, big stun onto the two, followed up by another big stun from Sylvanas. Arachne is down. In the pit of death, we have Ravana dropping low. We also have Vulcan dropping low. Vulcan is down, followed by the big ult. Not enough damage to take anybody out. Ravana dropped to the DPS of Loki, the poison over time. And Charon sailing out. Is he going to make it out though? A lot of damage coming out. Sylvanas is here as well to slow him. That boat is unfortunate. Oh, he's out. He did find a bit of water. I was about to say that boat's fucking... Oh, Loki's diving tower. He's not scared. Medusa though, a bit out of position. Medusa's dropped as well. It looks like we could see the first Phoenix fall. And it looks like it's going to fall on the side of Team Uranus. As the Gold Fury also goes to the way of Gaia, we've got almost a 20,000 gold lead for Team Gaia at the moment. And double the kills with 26 kills to 13. Sharon making his way. What does this do? It's the map. Okay. I was wanting to see, like, there is definitely, like, I can't see behind me for some reason. And they're just gonna, from what I'm gonna guess is what happened, Team Gaia is just gonna go out, clear the map, all camps will be gone. Team Uranus won't have much to fall back on. As you can see, they've only got one tower left. And that's barely standing as it is. You can see the health that it is on, and that'll probably be one hit from Tiamat, Loki, Gilgamesh, it'll just fall. Where Team Gaia have still got pretty healthy towers. They've got 4 towers still standing. 2 in the middle lane, which is surprising because I feel that's where most of the fighting occurs. Gilgamesh out on his own, not really got anyone to back him up except for Ishtar. Ishtar local-ish. It looks like it's going to calm down for a wee bit. Whether or not that's good for Team Gaia, I don't know, because you know how things can turn in these games. And it looks like Ravana's been found by Loki and Ishtar. A lot of damage output on half HP already. He is running just as fast as he can. We want to look at Loki, please. Not you. Oh, and I fucked it. And Ravana has dropped. MGS 95 on a killing spree. And as we make our way to the Phoenix in the top lane, it looks like it's going to be... They're all suited up for a fight. The only ult we're missing is Loki, and Loki doesn't need it to do damage, does he? Gilgamesh dropping low. Phoenix has dropped. Gilgamesh, half HP, big ult from the Vulcan. Taking the Tiamat low, taking Ishtar low. They're going to look for a retreat. Loki run off to the side. Uranus not really sure who they're going to follow. They've not got the coordination at the moment to follow. But Arachne finds the Gilgamesh. Still a bit hesitant towards doing anything. It looks like it's going to reset. They've taken the Phoenix. And that means the creeps in the lane that's now down by the Phoenix is going to be empowered, I believe. And they're going to be pushing that lane a bit harder. You can see their bows and clubs are on fire. So they're going to be pushing that lane a bit more. They're going to be pressured a lot more in that lane as well. Loki's sitting near the Arachne. Gilgamesh, in at the moment, MGS 95. They're toying with each other. They're playing with their food. Big ult coming in again. Another huge bit of damage onto Tiamat. But in the background, Loki jumping to Medusa. Medusa using her Aegis. She's out. Still dropping though from the poison damage. Is out okay. Tiamat got a bit of health back from the thing. Loki dropping to half HP. Arachne maybe looking for a bit of damage here. Jumping in. Arachne absolutely demolished by J-Mac on the Ishtar. Gilgamesh now jumping the backline. Charon making a wee escape for it. And I don't know if they'll fight. There's Ravana's on half HP. Vulcan's missing a bit of HP. It's a risky fight to take. But in the middle lane, what the fuck is this? a Centaur? And the Fire Giant again. We'll maybe see a nice fight at the Fire Giant. Ishtar dropping to half HP and Tiamat dropping to half HP as well. Charon jumping straight in for the Ishtar. Ishtar dropping really low. And Medusa coming in with the ultimate to kill. Medusa drops after from the Loki. Tiamat also dropping low. Charon with a big wave in the background. Tiamat, will he fall? He's so low and it's a big heal. I don't know where that heal came from. What caused that to happen? And Charon's still dodging, diving, but he eventually falls. Gilgamesh still in the fire pit. Oh, and it doesn't matter. He jumps out, free of charge. Ravana just to follow. Loki cleans up the back line. Well, there's a wee bit of time. Let me just edit this HUD because I want to get, like, why are the accolades all over the place? I don't know if that did anything, but the accolades are all over the place for some reason. As you see, they're pushing down the middle lane. Phoenix time. Phoenix, it's like a hot knife cutting through butter. No issue whatsoever. And the Titan is under attack. It's dropping quick. It's dropping too fast for Arachne to do anything. Big ult from Sylvanas to secure the kill on Arachne. And GG. First game goes to Team Gaia. 33-14. What a game. 37-minute game. What do we think about that, ladies and gents? Bravo. Bravo. I'll take a wee bit of intermission. Do some peas, poos, and whatever you need to do.
Yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down. 10 kills on the board right now. Just wiped out Tomato Town.
Monkey, do we have an MVP? Do we have an MVP for this game? So what do you think? We have 5,000 bet on Team Uranus. Nothing bet on Team Gaia. And the winner is Team Gaia. So whoever put 5,000 on Team Uranus, I'm sorry. Team Gaia were the winners. So have we look here. Let's have we look at the details, shall we? Damage output is pretty high from the Loki, almost peaking at 40k. 40,000 damage. Second highest was Vulcan and Matthew on the Vulcan, and we did see some really nice ults coming through from Matthew. The big missile flying through there is just a glorious sight to see. Caramel? You thought MGS played the best? MVP MGS? 9, 3, and 11. Did a lot of damage mitigation. 27,000, almost 30,000 damage on players. And he mitigated 50,000. The same as Sylvanas though. Look at Sylvanas. 50,000 damage mitigation. And almost 10,000 worth of player healing. I would like to know what was the end there. Let's have a look at the KDA overall. So yeah, look at the KDA, Sylvanas and Loki. 25 for bonification. I'll take his kills. I don't know, did he die? He died once, but the 24 assists just pushed the KDA super high. As you can tell by the figures on this side, unfortunately, it's not as fantastic. Player damage wise, as you expected, Loki off the charts, straight through the roof. But yeah, you can see Matthew, MGS 95, Evans, Adapts, and JMac as well, coming up with the player damage. As I said before, the damage taken, MGS 95 managed to mitigate quite a lot. I thought Ravana would have done the same, but it doesn't look like he's obviously there's quite a lot here, but they're taking a lot of damage because they unfortunately got killed a lot. Arachne as well with 38,000. And from this look you can see the damage to the towers. MGS 3,000, 3,000, almost 4,000 JMac, 2,500, and it looks like maybe, well, was that Creeps doing most of the work here? I'll tell everybody else to join. They can bet for who they want to win. Well, they won't have any points, will they? JMac was 0 wards placed, not a team player by the looks of things. But yeah, interesting game, good fun game. Congratulations to Team Gaia for the first victory. Let me chat through them.
I did say that I was not going to do it. I wasn't going to use it.
Congratulations, Team Gaia, for victory number 1. How'd you feel?
The 0 ward hero.
Brilliant.
The 0 ward hero.
Yeah.
Aye.
Not a team player by the looks of things, JMac, what's that all about?
It is.
It's not about
We wanted for him.
We want to just get... As you can see, my structure damage is very high.
Yeah, what's, as a non big Smite player, just looking at the damage on structures from Team Uranus, what's happened there?
They simply just didn't know how to play the map.
ADC diff, I think that's...
Don't say that because he'll come back and he'll maul me.
Jungle
But yeah, what'd you think? Good game?
Good game, that was fun.
good
I think we all played well now.
It's pretty cool. There's a mode that puts things in slow motion in, in this thing, and I've been watching Arachne jump off their webs in slow motion and doing fuck all. I'm not joking. It's like a cool wee web jump, but not. Are you guys ready to go for your second game?
Ready to go.
Okay, I'll quickly chat to Team Uranus and give me 2 wee seconds. I'll double check on me. I'll go check with Team Uranus.
Right, guys.
Hiya, guys.
Yeah.
Hello.
How was that?
That was not bad. We've identified the strategy and now we're going to counter strike.
Right, okay, right. Remember, the same gods aren't going to get picked, so how are you going to... Well, I mean,
Yeah, but the
how are
same,
you going to counter it? Oh, yeah.
same tactics will most likely be implemented.
Nice, nice.
We
Well, I
will,
was going to ask, structure damage. How come there's no structure damage in your half?
I know actually, I don't understand that. I don't know if that was...
Is it just minions taking the towers?
We never had
But
line
you're
pressure,
zero.
so we were never under the towers.
We took
I think
tier
2
one
towers, yeah, 2 towers dropped in their side, but I'm wondering if that was just minions.
Yeah,
pushed
minions
it.
and
Me and Stephen bricked the lift.
Aye, we did.
Oh, that's
Yeah, it was really good. It was very close. I think it was just as soon as you see one like fight go badly, it starts to then snowball, and if you can't control the snowball, it's just like
We actually
Well,
thought
we
we were going to win
felt-
that
we
fight on
felt
the
like-
fire.
We
There was-
felt like we actually, at one stage, we team fought them and the tide had turned.
yeah.
So
I thought there was one point where it was going to shift sands and go in your favor, and then the 5v5 happened, and it unfortunately didn't.
We
But if you
still
guys,
fire, though. We
you
manage to
did,
still fire.
yes.
We did still fire. But it didn't mean
I've
anything.
I've not actually played. I played this game recently, but I've not played since the update. I have no idea what half this stuff is. Like, what's the big spirit tower in the middle?
Fuck knows.
That
Oh,
does
that's a
damage to the
stage.
towers.
Stage.
So when you cap that, it does
Uh-huh.
damage to all the towers. There's like 600 damage, and then the second time you get it, it's 800. The third time you get it, it's 900 or so.
Wow, it's quite a lot of damage there.
Yeah.
And what are the different types of furies? I was only used to the gold fury, but I've seen Oni. I've
Oh,
seen.
yeah.
I don't. What's the difference there?
So Oni gives you the wee fire minions, that like buffed minions that
Right,
down the
when you-
waves.
Take a phoenix,
Right.
basically.
Yeah, Primal Fury. What's Primal do again? I think it's just
It only comes
increased
up after
gold.
30 minutes, doesn't it? So it's-
Makes it
Makes
easier
it
to
easier
kill the fire giant.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And one final question. I've seen a bloody minotaur run down the middle lane. What's that? Where did that come
That
from?
is,
You might
that
spell
is
it.
the tier map.
Oh, is it?
Minion
Right.
base
Okay.
and
Right. I was
Like
looking at
with
this. That's a
Pac-Man, I don't
fucking.
know
That's not a god, by the way. That's a Pokemon. I don't. I've never seen that thing before.
I was clearing wave and then minion ran out in front of me.
Just seen it
Minotaur's back
smacking
there,
you like
what the
fucking.
fuck's going on?